Hey, Jennifer Priest here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a DIY barbecue box. This is a great gift for the holidays. Here are the supplies you're going to need. You can also click over to the blog post down in the description in this video to see the full supply list and get all the sources for these supplies, including these Walnut Hollow hot stamps and the Walnut Hollow Creative Versatool, which you will need to make this awesome crate. Now, we use some masking tape to add some racing stripes here on the side of the box. So basically we're just masking off the box, and then we're using some Deco Art chalky finish paint to add the racing stripes. Now, you can use whatever color you want. You could paint the whole box if you wanted to do that. You could stain it, whatever, just depending on whoever you're giving this to, what they like. That's how you'll decorate the box. So once the paint is dry, remove the masking tape, and then you're going to add some marks to the side of the crate for some rope handles. Now this is a Walnut Hollow crate. They come in a set of 2 from the Walnut Hollow website, so this is a larger one, and we just marked and measured the holes about 2 inches down from the top, 3 inches away from each side, and then used a paddle bit with a drill to drill out those holes. Now we're drilling in a little bit from one side and a little bit from the other side, and the reason that we did that, and we marked on the inside too so we'd know where to drill, the reason that we did that is because if you just drill all the way through, when the drill pops through, it can splinter on the other side. So we wanted to not have any splintering, and we drilled a little bit from each side until the hole was drilled all the way through. You can also take a little bit of sandpaper and kind of sand around those edges so that they're not as rough. So once that's done, draw on a couple lines, and this is where we're going to add our wording, our personalization onto the box. So this is a Walnut Hollow Creative Versatool. It is like a wood burning tool, but what's cool is you can change out all the tips and you can control the temperature. So there's a temperature gauge on here. We put it at about medium high, and we use the Walnut Hollow alphabet hot stamps to add these letters here. Now, I've sped this video up. In between changing each letter, you need to let the tool cool down, remove the tip that has the letter, add a next tip, let it heat up again. So it's a little bit of a long process, but it looks really cool. All right, while you're letting everything cool and kind of in between switching out your letters, you can cut your pieces of rope, and you'll want to burn the ends outside. Okay, so we didn't burn them on camera because it would have made my house smell crazy. Once you have the ends of your rope burned, go ahead and tie a knot or thread it through the holes and then tie a knot to make it into a rope handle. Now we used an 18-inch long piece of rope. You can use a longer rope if you have a bigger handle, or shorter rope for a shorter handle. Next, we use the same Creative Versatool from Walnut Hollow with the same alphabet hot stamps to add personalization to the wood handles of our barbecue tools. This is a really cool way to customize a gift that's not that expensive. So these barbecue tools, I think, were like 10 bucks on Amazon. We also got a leather vest, and again, we added the initials to the vest. Now, a couple tips about using these hot stamps. You kind of run a rock, then back and forth and up and down just a little bit so that you'll get a really good impression. So you can see the X there very, very clearly. You can see the P that he's using very, very clearly. Now we decided to go with initials. You could do words, and these are some leather welding gloves, but we're like, oh, these are barbecue gloves. So again, you can find all the sources for those things on the link on my blog that is here in the description. So once you have everything wood burned, your apron, your box, your tools, the gloves, now you can add them to the grilling box. And if you want to see all of the things that I use to make this amazing ultimate grilling box, make sure you click that link to go to my blog, because I've put all the sources there. And if you're watching this in November 2016, that means you can enter our giveaway that we are having right now. This is part of the Handmade Holidays Blog Hop, so make sure you go check out my blog to see that. Also, click the link here to subscribe, that big pink button in the middle, and you can also hit any of those videos that are playing to see some other DIY ideas from us. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!